Hi, this is your astrologer Kira, and today in a short video we are going to talk about Mars in Scorpio or Mars in the 8th house, having in mind that we have very powerful aspect going on right now in the sun, in the sky. Mars and Jupiter conjunction is going on in the sign of Scorpio, trining Neptune in Pisces and sextiling Sun, Venus and Pluto in Capricorn. What else could you wish for this Mars? I have to tell you something. Those aspects I just told you about, if I wanted to show you just one thing for you to understand what's been going on in the sky, I will do it like this. This is the combination of the planets and other bodies in the sky portraying this. Yes, this is great passion going on in some private parts of the private residences. Let's just not overdo it, because I have my own Mars in the 8th house, which is the symbol for the Mars in Scorpio as the natural 8th house of horoscope. And this Mars, you have to make a distinction between the Mars in Aries and Mars in Scorpio, because Mars in Aries will hit you first, while the Mars in Scorpio will finish you, not hit you last, but finish you. As one of my martial arts instructors, very knowledgeable man and very skilled man, famous Sonny Puzikas, with he becomes a movie star right now in US, told me, don't do this. Don't initiate a fight where you will live 5 seconds more than your opponent. But man, I love those situations. This is the Scorpio Mars in me, and the Scorpio groove that's been going on with the other planets I have. Just be serious, because Mars in Aries, this is a common soldier, this is someone who is stubborn, this is someone who goes into fight and dies fast. No. Mars in Scorpio, he is the advisor of the king. He is someone who is very clean when the war starts, and he is someone who has his revenge already made when the war started. So when Mars is in Scorpio, this is the only revenger. I have to show you my favorite thing I have. This is completely legal in this country, and this is called chakia. This is our traditional little knife for some kind of reparation, but in the time of needs it can be used as a self-defense, not just like a knife. It can be used like this. Talking about the Mars in Scorpio, these are somewhat Mars's equipment there. This is not made for my hand. I would break my fingers using this, and this is not legal, I have to tell you. And as the third, my favorite part, which is not completely legal, and I don't think this is legal in any country of this world. This is balisong, my favorite type of knife. Yeah, I know, it doesn't matter for the Mars in Scorpio. It doesn't matter how will you open this knife. This knife should be opened in the quietest way as possible. This is why I like this knife more, because you cannot see it. This is also Mars in Scorpio. When Mars is together with Jupiter, this Mars, or this soldier, or this male energy in us is very how can I say it, spiritually oriented, but this doesn't mean always in a good sense. This can be any sort of fanatism, religious fanatism, or dedication to your leader. If you are dedicated to your leader, when you have Mars in Scorpio, it can be hard for you. And the one thing that comes to my mind about this Mars in Scorpio with Jupiter trining Neptune in Pisces right now, are those famous kamikaze units in Japan throughout the World War II. Those guys were pilots driving military planes, and their tasks were to act like missiles. When they fire their guns to come close to the enemy's boats or planes or buildings and so on, and to hit them with the planes, to die together with the plane. You're acting like a kamikaze. This means you're acting like a suicidal soldier. This is the description of the current aspect going on: Mars, Jupiter, trining Neptune in Pisces. Mars is in Scorpio. This Mars is very strong, and this Mars is very strategy oriented, and this cannot be related only to sex or intimacy or fighting, although Mars is action, Mars is our drive, our rage for living. This Mars is excellent thing if you are doing any type of business or business leadership, because this Mars will give you structure, it will give you the impulse, the power to carry on and to break through all sorts of barriers, even if this means that you should hit other guys or girls along your way, but you will accomplish your goal. And there are some other places where Mars which are not so comfortable, not so good, like Mars in Cancer, because Mars shouldn't be in the house, in the kitchen, in the home, but Mars should be outside. Mars should be protecting and providing, and this Mars understands this perfectly well. By the 27th of January of this year, Mars will leave the sign of Scorpio and enter into the sign of Sagittarius. He will be there for the next 2 months, and in this time Mars won't lose its strength at all, because he will exchange his power with the planet Jupiter. Jupiter will be in the sign of Mars, Scorpio, and Mars will be in the sign of Jupiter, Sagittarius. This means mutual reception in Western or tropical astrology. However, in Vedic or sidereal astrology, this aspect is called Parivartana Yoga, and exchanging signs, exchanging powers. We will witness many actions of many young and crazy kamikaze going on, and we will witness many actions of middle-aged, older-aged people who are breaking through the path toward their success. So use those energies, reevaluate your old values, reorient toward new goals, and just go for it and do it until you succeed, because this Mars in Scorpio is all about success, no matter what, no matter how hard the price can be, how much blood will be spilled all over. Success will come, and if it doesn't come, I will come towards success and I will grab it and take it, and it will be mine. As well as this woman I'm looking at, as well as this home I'm looking at, as well as this power, this universe I'm looking at, it will be mine. This is the statement of the Mars in Scorpio, or the Mars placed in the 8th house of any horoscope. Bye. This was your astrologer Kira. Please subscribe, share, comment, anything you like. I love to read your comments, and see you in the next videos. Bye.